Thank you guys very much. It's good to be back out here. We're doing our first tour up here to the Seattle area, and we're out of Portland, so this is awesome. Came out here, visited SoulFood with a friend of mine, and absolutely love it, man. So we're just like stoked to be back here. Good vibes up in here. So we're Bitterroot, and we're going to kick it off with this tune that we're in the process of recording on our new album. This is called Reason.
Well, I've been running from what I do not know, and I've been thinking about a place I used to go. I need a reason to hold my head up high. I've been dreaming about my baby, and I was hoping she would save me. And I found shelter in the arms I least expected. Well, I've been running from what I do not know.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. Can we get Lauren's mic up a little bit on the monitor? So we're gonna do this next one. This is on our CD we do have out, our little EP with 5 songs. This is called Dreamin' Man. It's a song about keeping your dreams alive.
sense of death. I've seen my mama try and talk. Well, my brother's off to college, he's gonna get a good job, and the dream in my heart's still running wild. I took my leave on a sullen afternoon with the hearts of my loved ones at mine, making promises knew I couldn't keep, so the missing pieces moved me down the line. And I always wander over that next hill, I always stay off the beaten path. I'm a searcher for the answers and a seeker of the truth, and I always be dreaming man. There I was standing on a corner feeling damn good. Next I knew I was sitting in the rain, like an outlaw running from the only thing he knows, or a desperado waiting for a train. And I always wander over that next hill, I always stay off the beaten path. I'm a searcher for the answers and the seeker of the truth, and I always be dreaming then. Well, take a look behind you and glance at today. Or did you let your dreams slip away? Well, I'll be running wild, so come along with me and let your dreams set you free. Yep. And I always wander over that next hill, I always stay off the beaten path. I'm a searcher for the answers and a seeker of the truth, and I always be dreaming man. I'm a searcher for the answers and a seeker of the truth, and I'll always be a dreaming
Thank you, thank you.
You guys. Alright, this next one is a new one we're going to be putting on our album as well. It's called Peace, Love, and Harmony.
You don't know me like you thought you knew me, baby. Why do I even try to pretend? You can't control things like you wanna own things, baby. They only own you in the end. And we sing about peace, love, and harmony, while we hear about corruption, greed, and poverty. Aren't we all about truth, care, and honesty? I guess we're all just too damn blind to see. we all about truth, care, and honesty? I guess we're all just too damn blind to see. And we sing about peace, love, and harmony. All we hear about corruption, greed, and poverty. Are we all about truth, care, and honesty? I guess we're all just too damn blind to see. And we sing about peace, love, and harmony. While we hear about corruption, greed, and poverty. Or are we all about truth, care, and honesty? I guess we're all just too damn blind to see.
Thank you guys very much. We're just gonna keep playing some new ones off our album. Thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. That's another new one to be on our album. This next one we're going to do is on our CD we have for sale up here. We're asking $5, but you can throw a couple bucks in there, whatever you got. They're sitting right up here. This next one's called Questions.
alive and try and sympathize with you, man. I'm kicking your plan. And what do you mean when you say that I'm unclean? Hey, man, take a look at your hands. Take a look at your hands and wash the blood away. I saw what you did in the middle of the night. And I hope you know what you're doing isn't right. It isn't right, it isn't right. It's never gonna be. So I'm gonna hold my ground. You close another door, but I ain't gonna run with you no more. Oh, I ain't gonna run with you no more. And who will it be that finally sets us free from this dream? Nothing's what it seems. And where is our saint? Oh, we file a complaint with the board. He was just ignored. He was just ignored, and you cried for help word too. I saw what you did in the middle of the night. And I hope you know what you're doing isn't right. It isn't right, it isn't right. It's never gonna be. So I'm gonna hold my ground. You close another door, but I ain't gonna run with you no more. Oh, I ain't gonna run with you no more. Oh no, tell them all about it now. That's Jay Colton on the bass and Lauren Burr on the vocals. They're coming for you now, just like they did back then, don't you know? There's nowhere to go. And they won't even think about what's really going on down below. Oh, there they go. Oh, there they go, and they're never coming back. I saw what you did in the middle of the night. And I hope you know what you're doing isn't right. It isn't right, it isn't right. It's never gonna be. So I'm gonna hold my ground. You close another door, but I ain't gonna run with you. Oh, I saw what you did in the middle of the night. And I hope you know what you're doing isn't right, it isn't right, it isn't right, and it's never gonna be. So I'm gonna hold my ground. You close another door, but I ain't gonna run with you no more. Oh, I ain't gonna run with you no more.
Thank you guys very much. All right, we're going to do another one that's off our EP that's out. This is called River.
just to find my baby. She was sitting there all alone. I said, hey, pretty darling, let's stay a little while and throw away those damn phones. 'Cause there ain't no one else in this world that I'd rather talk to now. There ain't no one else in this universe that could inspire this second verse. Trying to lose our troubles, but we know that they're gonna run us down. And that's the problem with troubles, they're always gonna find you, and they'll never ever let you down. And I got things to do, people to see, and my mind still chasing me. You got your problems too, we're both feeling blue. Just keep in mind, I'm here for you. Just like it always used to, it's an eerie consolation of the mind. But her eyes, they're dancing with the stars of the heavens, so we lay there frozen in time. But I gotta say, it's getting late, we ought to be leaving soon. She don't say a word, takes my hand, and we travel back to a foreign land. Just to find my baby, she was sitting there all alone. I said, hey, pretty darling, let's stay a little while and throw away those damn phones.
Thank you all so much.
Jay always used to play djembe on this song, and then he started playing on bass, but he wants to do one last hoorah on the djembe, so we're going to let it.
You guys gave me too much caffeine tonight. I'm like freaking out back here. Not me. I was
Who did that?
This one's called Irish Honey.
Don't mess this up, Jay.
Thank you.
I love that song.
Jay Bird on the djembe, everybody.
I thought it was good.
Although we should save we're gonna get Dylan up to jam us. That'd be a good jam. So let's do like a couple more and then we'll get Dylan up and then go to the finish shot. All right, we're gonna do a couple more here and then wherever Dylan went, we're gonna get him up to do some jamming with us. But we're gonna do this next one. This is a cover from another band out of Portland. They're called Medicine for the People. And they're spreading a good message and doing a lot of good things. So we like to keep that rolling and supporting our friends. This is called Vultures of Culture.
it all starts to make sense. It all starts to make sense. With all these omens, we've been calling it in. It all starts to make sense. All my thoughts, and particularly my prayers, have not forgotten the indigenous, for the Western man's been working so hard against us. With his Western medicines and his land management and his fancies, or the way he protects and the way he preserves and every way he neglects the people again first, you know, the same ones that he massacred. It all starts to make sense. Where we're going, where we're at, and where we've been. It all starts to make sense. Well, creators, the behavior of the collective youth definitely seems to be in favor of the Western man's invasion. I see him bumping fear like an ivy, spreading it like a disease, and all the while building a clueless army of God-fearing youth with no knowledge of the truth, and their selfishness is so ugly, and it all starts to make sense.
Yes, it does.
Who we gotta talk to if we want to survive this mess? It all starts to make sense. Well, itty-bitty economies based on geography, fueled by spectators and their money and their need for things that will not last. Let's go on and build a hotel, a gift shop in the wilderness.
Oh, no, we don't like that.
Making a profit, capitalizing on it, and all the while trampling on everything that is sacred, and it all starts to make sense.
Oh, you know it does.
All indigenous imprisonment. It all starts to make sense. Here we go. Living like a third world country inside this country. Forget the government that puts the people in poverty, and it bothers me when the people are going hungry and corporate companies that got the cupboards full of groceries. You know it's disgusting how you can do nothing and complain about the situation in which you're living, and it all starts to make sense. The vultures of culture and they're picking on all my friends. It all starts to make sense. Well, I dedicate my life to the people who need the light to help them rise above the scam of the land in their lives, and I'm cutting like a knife all the lies by the slice, and the pattern in this democracy is really worth the fight. My request is reasonable and tried undefeatable, ambitiously moving towards solutions that are feasible. It's unbelievable, all these slow-moving people, they could care less just as long as they're comfortable. It's unforgivable because the conditions now are critical, and whether or not you're ready, we are now approaching a pinnacle, and it's difficult to say exactly what to do, but the change begins with me, and I'll reflect it back to you and you and you and
all
you
of
and
you,
you.
yeah.
Come on, man, make the movement move. Make the movement move. Well, I dedicate my life to the people who need the light to help them rise above the scam of the land in their lives, and I'm cutting like a knife all the lies by the slice, and the pattern in this democracy is really worth the fight. My request is reasonable and tried undefeatable, ambitiously moving towards solutions that are feasible. It's unbelievable, all these slow-moving people, they could care less just as long as they're comfortable. It's unforgivable because the conditions now are critical, and whether or not you're ready, we now approaching a pinnacle, and it's difficult to say exactly what to do, but the change begins with me, and I'll reflect it back to you and you and you and you and all of you. Use your ability to choose. It all starts to make sense. It all starts to make sense. With all these omens and the moon phase we're in. It all starts to make sense.
Thank you, guys. That's Medicine for the People. Check them out too, guys. We are Bitterroot. Dylan, you want to come up and jam with us, man?
You guys came alive.
Yeah, come jam.
I love seeing you move. Keep moving.
play with us,
Keep
Dylan.
moving. It's pretty.
Yeah, we're going to do it, Dylan.
Yes.
She won't buy it. What are we doing?
Next.
They're appropriate. Cool, we're gonna get Dylan up here and do a little blues jamming. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and listening to us play. It means a lot that you guys are here. It's good to be back.
It's about to get bluesy.
Well, I get the feeling that something just ain't right here. I got a sneaking suspicion you want to, you say you are, dear. Because I felt your love and I felt your fear. When I heard you talking right behind my back. When I felt you stalking, following all my tracks. With a heart so cold and a soul so black. Oh, oh, oh.
And I get the feeling something just ain't right. I got a sneaking suspicion you aren't who you say you are, dear. Because I felt your love and I felt your fear. When I heard you talking right behind my back. And I saw you stalking, following all my tracks. With a heart so cold and a soul so and I don't know who you think you're trying to save, but you just can't see that I won't be nobody's slave. And you're sending me to early
much love, and I felt your fear. Thank you guys. Mr. Dylan Warnick. Dang. First time I heard him play solo, I didn't know he could jam like that, man. Well, I'm riding along. I'm singing the same old cowboy song that's been sung 100 times before. Ain't got nothing but my name, and I'm the only man I know to blame. But I'm living, I'm happy, and I'm free. So I can listen to the wind blow, let it blow, let it blow. Sand over my trail. I got my saddle on the ground, and that old moon, he can still be found hiding in the sky. Well, I like the simple things in life, like a mountain breeze, a good stout horse between my knees, just being alone, just being me. So when I die, let me die with a dream in my mind, a smile on my face and all troubles behind. No cross on my grave to show my risen place. So I chaps on and my 6-gun strapped to my side, so I can watch the moon and hide in the desert skies. Hiding in the desert skies. Hiding in the desert skies. Thank you, guys. Let's get another hand for Dylan, man, jamming out with us. That was killer. Alrighty, we're gonna let Jaybird back here sing one. Well, speak one. Tell you a story.
It's a good one. Is that good on?
Switcheroo. You can do the middle. You can be the middle stage, man.
From the center. This isn't my story. I was forced to learn it in high school. I'm kind of glad I did. But this is a story by the name of Arlo Guthrie. And for those of you who don't know who Arlo Guthrie is, he's a big countercultural singer, songwriter, storyteller. He's big on stories. This is the motorcycle song, and this is the significance of the pickle. Significance of the pickle. It's a high school assignment back in the day. But whenever you want to start, boys. It's not quite how Arlo played it. We made it a little bit bluesier, but. Now this story is about the time that I was going down a mountain road. I was riding my motorcycle and playing my guitar at the same time. Now you see, I was doing 150 miles an hour. Now you see here on one side of the mountain road there was a mountain. And on the other side there was nothing. There was just a cliff in the air. And, you know, I wasn't paying attention or nothing like that. I was just driving down the road and playing my guitar, my bad. And you know, going down the road at 150 miles an hour, when all of a sudden, by accident, a string broke off my guitar. It broke right there and wrapped itself around the yield sign, but the sign didn't break. It didn't come out of the ground. The string stayed wrapped around it. The other end of the string stayed in my guitar. I held on to my guitar with one hand and held on to my back with the other. Took a sharp turn off the road. Luckily, I didn't go into the mountain. I went over the cliff. I was doing 175 miles an hour sideways and 500 feet down at the same time. I was looking for the cops because you know, it's illegal going that fast. And you know, I knew that was it. I knew I didn't have long to live in this world. And so my last remaining seconds, I decided it was my obligation to write one last farewell song to the world. So as I was flying through the air, I sat back and I pulled out a piece of paper. And I pulled out my pen, but the pen didn't write, so I had to put another ink cartridge in it. I sat back and I thought a while. And then it come to me like a flash, like a vision, burnt across the clouds. I just wrote it down. I don't want a pickle. I just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to tickle, because I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die, I just want to ride on my motorcycle. Cool. Now, you see, I knew it wasn't the best song that I'd ever wrote, but I didn't have time to change it. I was coming down mighty fast. And as luck would have it, I didn't die. I landed on top of a police car, and it died. I went into town on the road that he was on. I went into town and screaming 175 miles an hour singing my new motorcycle song. I stopped out in front of the deli, and out in front of the deli was a man eating the most tremendous pickle. The pickle the size of 4 pregnant watermelons, just a huge, monstrous pickle. Man, yeah, That man with the guy with the pickle came up to me and shoved in my face and started asking me questions. Now it's about the same time that I noticed the pickle in my face that I noticed the cord hanging from the long end of the pickle. Going up the man's sleeve and shirt and pants and shoes out into a briefcase he had near his feet. And I knew it wasn't no ordinary pickle. It was about the same time I noticed the cord hanging from the long end of the pickle that a 4-foot cop arrived with a 5-foot gun. A cop that at one time must have been around 6'3", but was met at the bottom of a mountain by a flying, singing, writing weirdo freak. The cop came up to us and snatched the pickle away from the other guy. Took the pickle, threw it 100 feet straight up into the air. And while the pickle was halfway between going up and coming down, he reached for his gun and put a 3-inch bullet hole right through the long end of the pickle. The pickle started coming back down. The officer, he stuck out his foot and caught the pickle on his big toe. And bouncing the pickle on his big toe, he reached his huge hand into his little pocket and pulled out a 10-foot ticket. He rolled it up, and then he rolled it up and stuffed it in the bullet hole in the middle of the pickle. He took the pickle with the ticket, and he shoved it down my throat. Now, it was at that very same moment that the pickle with the ticket was going down my throat that I knew for sure that I didn't want a pickle. I don't want a pickle. Just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle. Just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die. Just want to ride on my motorcycle. Thank you, our little Guthrie.
Jaybird, everybody. Thank you guys so much. We're going to do like maybe 2-3 more. We are Bitterroot. Got a couple CDs for sale up here if you guys are liking the music. We're going to do a new one that's off our upcoming album, and this is called Conscious Conscience. A song about listening to your heart. Listen to what you know is right deep inside of you.
Endless skies stretch high above me. As my head it hangs so low. At least there's peace out in the desert, where my mind is free to roam. Where my mind is free to roam. Humble giants safely guard me stop this coming tide. Well, join us now, let's stop this tide. Well, you never needed nobody to tell you when you're wrong. Oh, deep down in your heart, you knew it all along. Well, you never needed nobody to tell you when you're wrong. Oh, deep down in your heart, you knew it all along, knew it all along, and still you sang your feelings low. Well, you never needed nobody to tell you when you're wrong. Oh, deep down in your heart, you knew it all along. Well, you never needed nobody to tell you when you're wrong. Oh, deep down in your heart, you knew it all along. Well, you never needed nobody to tell you when you're wrong.
Thank you guys very much. We're gonna do another one that's coming on the album. Get Foster, get the banjo out on this one. He always brings it to the show, and we always like end up never playing it. So we made it something we have to do this tour, is get him to at least play the banjo once, because we just always end up skipping it somehow. So this is called New Vision.
Oh my god. We're gonna do a little bit of onstage practice.
No, we're not playing.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Don't worry. It's
That's
gonna be
always a
fine.
practice
We're-
anyway, so.
I know, right? That's what I thought it was.
I get the special tuning peg, huh?
I think this is why we usually don't end up bringing it out. Takes a little minute to get it tuned.
I'm just curious, how many of you knew that there was music here tonight when you came? Cool. Awesome. Well, it's really, really good to have you guys. It's really good to look out and see you all looking at us and feeling us. So thank you.
So we're grooving to the melody as we bring it in low, calling upon the Spirit, calling upon your soul. I want to take you to the homeland. I want to bring in the love. Should come together in a good way and feel the light from above. And everybody go move. Don't let it go. You can feel it in the music. It's free in your soul, but you can find it in religion or the pains in our lives. Consider this a new vision. Yeah, we bring you no lies. And maybe you start to question these words that stream from me. Just remember, all my friends, this is not my doing. I've been crying for a reason, some hope to grasp onto. With all the love I've been shown, I now share it with you. So everybody go move. Don't let go. You can feel it in the music. It's free in your soul, but you can find it in religion or the pains in our lives. Consider this a new vision. Yeah, we bring you no lies. And as a light it fades, my heart sings way down low, recalling all those times I could never fully let go. But I'm leaving that behind me. I'm walking into the light with all the love I've been shown. We now emerge from the night, and everybody go move. Don't let go. You can feel it in the music. It's free in your soul, but you can find it in religion or the pains in our lives. Consider this a new vision. Yeah, we bring you no lies. And everybody go move. Don't let go. You can feel it in the music. It's free in your soul, but this is not about religion or the pains in our lives. Consider this a new vision. Yeah, we bring you no lies. And everybody go move. Don't let go. You can feel it in the music. It's free in your soul, but you can find it in religion or the pains in our lives. Consider this a new vision. Yeah, we bring you no lies. Consider this a new vision. Yeah, we bring you no lies.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. We just remembered some really cool songs that we wanted to play and hadn't played yet. So we'll probably do 3 more then now. So this next one's a cover. It's called Rise. And this is actually a cover of a hip-hop band, but we kind of folkify it, so we folked it up.
That's cool.
So much pain, we don't know how to be but angry, feeling infected like we got gangrene. Please don't let anybody try to change me. Me, just me in the middle of a sea full of faces, full of faces. Some laugh, some salivate. What's in your alleyway? Recycling bins or bullet cases. It's not equal, it's not fair. We're different people, but we're not scared. We ain't never scared to carve a new path, build a new street, make a new bridge. Or say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Free slaves running songs, words weren't right. Now a new day's coming, you stay stunning. While the many are handsome, your soul is alive, but they want it for ransom. The bass drumming is our anthem. We step to the heartbeats of our granddaughters and grandsons and rise together. We 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 rise. We rise together. 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 We rise. Lost hope and found me grounded by our surroundings. Did the walls scream universities, or you and I verse the trees? React automatic and we burst and squeeze and make 9/11 each emergency. Urgency, amber to red like the turning leaves. Oh, please let the hurting cease. Don't let apathy police the populace. We will march across those stereotypes that were marked for us. The answer's obvious. We twist the consonants and change swords to words and lift continents and rise together. We rise together. We rise together. We rise. We rise together. We rise together. We rise together. We rise. We rise together. 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 We rise together, we rise together, we rise. We rise together, 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 we rise. If you believe in redemption, I'm calling to you from another dimension. If you believe in redemption, I'm calling to you from another dimension. If you believe in redemption, I'm calling to you from another dimension. If you believe in redemption, I'm calling to you from another dimension. We rise together, 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 we rise. together we rise.
Thank you. Rise with us. I just want to tell you guys that it feels so good to be playing to you. You're awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
I'm like, after every song, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so great. So thank you.
Cool. So they're gonna do this new one. It's not even finished yet, so but we just really love playing it, and so maybe the words will happen on stage that we need, but so it's like halfway done. But this is called Thrive. Has anyone out there seen the documentary Thrive, by the way? Anybody? Yeah. Cool. Well, we had like started writing this and then watched that, and then just inspiration flowed through us after we watched that documentary. So we're gonna like entitle it Thrive in honor of that.
Yeah.
But so here we go.
Give up control, you can free your soul. Who is governing your mind right now? It's ironic how we think that our thoughts are our own while we're own.
Sitting in front of the TV, internet makes it so easy. Information overload, confusion takes its toll. So many words being processed, conflicting theories that cross us, producing and selling ideals, distorted perception of what is real.
Then apathy starts to set in, and all the false notions begin, and we become drunk with despair, all the more unaware.
What will it take? Ask yourself, for everyone's sake. If not now, when? If not us, who? If not here, where? Where can we start? We can start from the heart. If not now, when? If not us, who? If not here, where? Where can we start? We can start from the heart. I have told you, the story goes, I lose my mind, go deep in the depths and find my soul. There is ancient wisdom there, from I don't know where. I see it in you and I see it in me. And we're sitting in front of the TV. The internet makes it so easy. Information overload, confusion takes its toll. So many words being processed, conflicting theories that cross us, producing and selling ideals, distorted perception of what is real.
And apathy starts to set in, and all the false notions begin, and we become drunk with despair, all the more unaware.
What will it take?
The levee break.
What is at stake?
The levee break.
What will it take?
When the whole earth quakes.
Ask yourself,
Ask yourself.
for everyone's sake. If not now, when? If not us, who? If not here, where?
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
That one was written by Miss Lauren Burr here. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We're at Bitterroot. We're going to do one more for you guys. And this is another one will be on our album. If you guys do want a CD, we have some up here. You can just grab one or donate some money to us to help us down the road. This is our first tour to Seattle, which is awesome. If anything helps, this last one is called Elders, Outlaws, and Angels.
They usually end up throwing my neck out when I play this.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, SoulFood, Books, Cafe.
Last one. It's gonna be good.
Heard it on the TV and they taught it to you kids in a class. Blood-soaked renditions of a nightmare we like to call our past. The seas are rising, stars revolt and try to save what little hope's not gone. Well, hold tight to your loved ones and sing with them the most ancient of all songs. 'Cause I can hear the elders calling me 1,000 miles away. I can see visions coming through of brighter days. Yeah, 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 yeah. At times it's hard to comprehend the heartache that's bestowed upon us all. So give us truth and justice or we'll cut you down and forever you will fall. Well, guillotines and war machines and poisons we accept as part of life. I will not be another one. I will not condone this pain and strife. 'Cause I can hear the elders calling me 1,000 miles away. I can see visions coming through brighter days. Yeah.
Yeah, I broke a string, so I think that's a sign. Thank you guys so much. We got Bitterroot. Thank you. You guys are wonderful. Have a great night.
Come back up again.
Yeah. Gotta see you down there, guys.
Oh man, that was great.
Can they move that?
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Eugene area.
Awesome. Yeah, I used to live out in Eugene.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're out of Portland now, so.
Me too. That's where my two people live.
You guys play in Eugene?
Yeah, the Sam Mom's garage.
Oh, I know it does.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Oh, it's so nice to have you guys here.
One thing I want to say is, you leave us wanting more. What's really unique is that we want more of you by yourself. You by yourself. You by yourself. You guys are such a, you guys got it working together.
Thanks for kicking me out.
I love your dancing. I mean, your dancing.
You guys have decided on a website? Yeah, do you have a card or?
Yeah, let me get me one.
I think the website's on the card. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Actually, there's a card right
Les.
here.
Yeah,
Les Foster.
Oh, that's Foster?
Yeah, there's a card right here.
okay, cool.
Got the website, emails, phone numbers.
Yeah, get back to her again. I just don't want to find
Yeah, definitely, man.